Alright, y'all boys, it's MJENT in this thing. Alright, but I know this is the first video on the channel. I'm gonna be grinding for y'all boys. I'm gonna be posting consistently. Y'all just need to help me grow. I'm a grinder. Alright, so today what I got for y'all boys is my first time losing my virginity. Alright, now this story takes place about 3 years ago. I was 13 years old. It was a nice warm Friday, and I had me a little little shawty. I had me a little shawty, and then I asked my mom if I could stay after school to go to my shorty house, and how my school layout was like it was my school, and then next to it was the Y, and then next to that was the apartment buildings. And then, my shorty, she lived in an apartment buildings like right there. So I had this shit planned out like 2 weeks in advance. I had it planned out. So we had set up a day for me to come over there, and it just happened to be a Friday. Y'all know the vibes always best on Friday. It was a Friday. So I asked my mom because I stayed after school. She said, yeah, for sure. So I stayed after. I went to my shorty house. No, I'm telling you, like, it was the whole day I was just anxious. I could not focus on school at all. I was just thinking about what was going to happen after school. Because I knew that was the day I was about to lose it. I knew that was the day. So it was 6 block roll around because we had 6 classes. 6 block roll around. I was nervous. I'm telling you, I was very nervous. So then the bell rang to leave to go home. So I'm waiting outside for her, like where the buses be at. I'm waiting for her at the buses. She there. We link up. Whoop, we start walking to her crib. The whole walk there, I'm quiet. I'm like dead silent. Even though I'm usually like loud, animated, and goofy and stuff, I was so quiet because I was so nervous, bro. I was so nervous. So then, so we finally get to her crib or whatever. We get there. She turned on I think it was some scary movie on Netflix. I couldn't even focus on the movie, to be real with you. I was worried about when I was about to make the move because I was scared at first. Like a full 15 minutes had went by. I ain't made no moves yet. I was like, nah, bro, I can't go out like that. I cannot go out like that. So then I start tiptoeing my fingers over. You know, I touch on her thigh a little bit. My fingers start to get closer and closer to that magical place. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My fingers start getting closer and closer. They finally get to that magical place. I start rubbing, bro. I start rubbing. Then I could tell she feeling the vibe at that point. She messing with it. So I start rubbing, and then she definitely feeling the vibe. So I start getting closer to her. So I'm getting closer and closer, and I kiss her, and we start kissing, just kissing all over the bed. I'm still rubbing though. We just making out all on her bed. So then, boom, boom. I take my shirt off. After a while, I just take my shirt off, man. And then she had took her shirt off. So I could tell she expected me to take off her bra, but I ain't know what I was doing. So she took off her bra. Now I took my pants off, and then I took her pants off, and so we both in our underwear like making out all over the bed. We making out. So then that's when I take mine off. I take mine off, and then I take hers off. And she's like mad nervous. She like OD nervous when I take her stuff off. She like covering her face like all giggly she was innocent. So then that's when I was like, I didn't know what I was doing, to be real, because I'm looking at it. I was like, I don't even know where to put it, bruh. I had no clue on where to put it. So I'm just like put it in there. But I tried to make it. I was trying to be like cool because I wanted to know it was my first time too. So I knew she was a virgin. She had told me she was a virgin, but I said I wasn't. So I told her to put it in. She put it in. I'm telling you, as soon as she put it in, bruh, my whole life changed, bruh. I swear, in that moment, I became a man. My whole life changed. Like when I tell you, like, bro, it was crazy. Like I felt different. I felt like a different person, a new man. So she put it in at, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I think I lasted like about 30 seconds or something, bro. Hey, yeah, chill on me, bro. It was my first time. I lasted like 30 seconds or something. But I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want to tell her that I lasted 30 seconds, cause like that's embarrassing. Like I didn't want to tell her I had nutted, cause I didn't pull out or nothing, but I to this day I didn't pull out. I didn't have no condom on or nothing, bro. But I didn't tell her I had nutted. So oh yeah. At first I was on top when she had put it in, but then after I had nutted the first time, I was like, all right, let's switch positions. So then I had let her get on top and start riding. Shit, it was weird, but I don't think she knew what she was doing for real. But it was still feeling it felt weird because I had already nutted, so it was like weird. But then after like 30 seconds, it started feeling good again. So then that's when she's riding, she riding. And then now when I nutted the second time, I was done after that. I was done after that. It was like fast forward like 5 minutes, 5 6 minutes. I had nutted again, and I was like basically, and then I like got her off of me, but I like rolled over, and then we was cuddling. I don't know how long we was cuddling for real, but I wasn't trying to. I was trying to find like the excuse to leave, cause I don't know. It was the vibes wasn't the same after that, but I was just trying to find an excuse to leave. So I was like, I looked at my phone. I was like, oh shit, my mom about to be here soon. Well, she was, and my mom. One thing about my mom, like you tell her you got to pick you up at like 5. She gonna come at like 4:45. Like she be OD early, so technically I was late because it was like 5 minutes from the time I had told her. So like high key I was late, bruh. So I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go. So I get dressed and shit. I go. I'm low key like speed walking in this bed. I'm tired, but I'm speed walking. I'm not trying to get like, cause my mom she's strict. Like she don't let me be doing nothing. So I'm hoping I get to that Y. Cause oh yeah, cause I told her I was going to the Y, and she said yeah. I was told her I was going to the Y to hoop, and then she said yeah. So I was trying to get to the Y before she got there, cause she see me walking from somewhere else. She was already knowing I was up to something. So boom, pull up to the Y. I pull up to the Y. Her car is already there. My heart sank. When I tell you my heart dropped, when I saw her car in front of there, but my heart dropped. So that I'm walking. I'm walking. I just hope she don't notice. I walk in. At this point, I feel like I'm caught. It's over. But I open the door, and she's like, "Hey, how did you have fun?" She was like, "How was your day? Did you have fun?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, everything was cool." And that was the end of it. Alright, y'all boys, that was the first video. Let me know what else y'all want to see. Like, comment, and subscribe. You heard me? Yeah, I'm out.